Well, hello everyone, and very big welcome to Tim Gofton, who's one of our duo of keynote speaker presentations from Royds with the King. Tim and Sara Isenberg are going to be talking to us on the topic of navigating the COVID employment law maze. So, Tim, can you tell us a little bit about what we can expect to hear from the session?
Yeah, absolutely. Hello, Niccola. Thanks for having me today. Yeah, it should be an interesting session. To give you a little bit of background about who I am, and I'm an employment lawyer at Royds with the King, and I deal very closely every day, pretty much, advising all our professional deputies in our court of protection team on employment matters, largely around the employment of carers. And we deal very closely with case managers. One of the big issues, it's probably the only issue really that's been in the press recently, is COVID, and it's had a pretty significant impact on how we deal with staff, but in particular, mandatory vaccinations in the workplace and how that applies to carers. So we'll be talking a little bit about vaccinations, what we can and can't do for carers. How do we tackle carers who come to us, come to case managers and say, listen, I'm not going to get vaccinated. What is the position there? What we can do, what we can't do? What about those carers who refuse to attend the workplace? What are our employment law obligations and risks there? How do we deal with long COVID in the workplace? And talk a little bit generally about some of the key health and safety issues that case managers are going to have to think about in relation to COVID in the workplace generally. So I'm looking to bring it all together, really, to give those who are attending the conference to go away with a clearer idea. I hesitate to use the word clearer with COVID because nothing's entirely clear; it changes daily. But to try and give a little bit of a more clearer idea of how to manage carers in a domiciliary care setting when it comes to COVID. I'll be joined by Sara in our team. So yeah, we look forward to seeing as many of you as we can.
Oh, great. That sounds really interesting, Tim. Oh, bit of feedback, but we look forward to hearing it. And of course, just to say, it's going to be a live presentation. We'll really be there. We'll be behind the computer anyway, because as you pointed out, the situation is fast moving and changing. So we didn't want to preempt anything. And this will be a live update on the day in November. So we'll see you then. Thanks very much.
Thanks a lot.